I can tell you what my bottom line is, and this bottom line it may or may not be something that people are comfortable with, agree with, etc. But you know, I honestly believe that one needs to say where we are and define positions. I think that, and in my book I say this in a lot of my writing, the United States and Europe have to always reaffirm, as President Obama did. I should tell you, I have a history of slipping and saying Osama. I never refer to Osama as Obama, but I do the reverse. And when I met the president in Turkey, I was very careful not to use his name at all. But anyway, as President Obama said, he reaffirmed America's historic commitment to the State of Israel, to its safety and security. But he also equally recognized the rights of Palestinians. And I think that has to be carried through in terms of practical policy. What does that mean practically? The United States and Europe have to be able to denounce the illegitimate use of violence and acts of terrorism committed by Palestinians, and with an equal measure denounce those actions when they are committed by the Israeli military. Until that is done, that's not going to happen. And in the negotiating, the same thing has to happen. I read an article today, I think it was Rob Malley said this. There are 4 things on the horizon that need to be faced. And I have to remember, you should never do that. One is that Palestinians are going to have to accept that there is not going to be a right of return and accept compensation for that. On the other hand, Israelis are going to have to accept that many of the settlements, that one is going to have to go back to 67 borders, and that many of the settlements which are illegal under international law, those that are, will have to be dismantled. And the other thing that both sides have to accept is some kind of negotiating with regard to Jerusalem. I think that that's very, very difficult for any American to do within an American context, let alone given the leadership both on the Palestinian side and on the Israeli side, and the poisoning of the well that history and culture, have brought about, particularly in recent years.